All right, sorry to do this, but I've people are so unreliable, and something happened over the weekend that was super important. Open day, Yankees playing Giants and scoring, making them not score at all. And I'm like, it's been 16 years, and how fix the pitching finally. So hating him for 16 years. Well, not right away off the bat, but dislike for, not doing what his dad does. His dad would fix the pitcher right away. You know, everybody has their journey. Hal Steinbrenner for the first series and making history against the Giants. You get this. Good job so far. Right. Let's bear with him there. It's going to take a long time down the road. Okay. I got permission from the Winx guy. This is called weekend. I can't wait to just jump in their face. Yeah, I got crushed in in the area of Bay, and I obviously going to meet up with her. The feeling is mutual, obviously, and I can't wait to be wearing this and go, oh, what, like Yankee hats that they walk up and guess what? In 3 games, you scored this many points. You get the only 4 scoring in 1 point. If you didn't score the point, you get. Nice first series. Yeah. 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 Well, Yankees keep on making history. They made Giants history. They made 100-year history. I mean, they're going to keep on making history. But maybe the next team that beats when maybe the next team will make history too. Like, oh man, and then they got shut out again, and oh, they won 1 game. Wow, whoopee! I mean, you get swept 2 games and only score 1 point. What's the next series? I mean, oh yeah, you got such a great path towards the playoffs. You can even score 1 point against the powerhouse. Yeah, they're probably in a rebuilding period because the bet you're only scoring 1 point. Yeah. I'm still in close from church. That's why I'm dressed up. If people are like, why are you dressed up? Well, you can't not wear a nice shirt or something there. If you're going to wear jeans, which wear something fancy, I mean, you got to show respect to whoever you follow. Not going to bring up religion, right? Yeah. So whoever you follow, whoever they are, you got to show respect by wearing something nice. Yeah. If you can't show respect in a lot of other places to people or life, yeah. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I can't wait to go. See a hat. What's up with that, Giants? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, sometimes I wish I was on vacation then when the whole weekend happened. And I'd just go bars and go, oh man, the game today was so awesome. I wish I could say, oh, you guys didn't score anything. Dang. Guess you can't handle that New York pitching, son. I can say that when I get there. Yeah, man. Because you can't handle the heat. And your bats suck. 15, stay around for like 16 years and say Why'd you get more hitters? The lineup is perfect. It's fine. Finally, Hal listened. I mean, definitely good. They locked down Cody Bellinger. You locked down some great bats, and then you make some great deals for some great pitching. And they did it. Hopefully, they can keep you up and everybody can stay healthy. We'll have to hold. Just pause right there and see if that happens. I hope it does, but I'm not going to get my hopes up if I see that people are suddenly injured and they have a year that fell off the tracks. At least they fixed the pitching. If they lock down all the pitchers, even if things don't go all the way according to plan, at least I'm not jinxing nothing. At least keep those pitchers and keep yourself in line to be in the rounds to win it. If you can't win it, or come up short against the best team in the world, the Dodgers. Face the Dodgers and you came up short, it's easy. You're falling to the death almost, man. I would tip your hat to Hal. I wouldn't just give him a clap. But it showed proof that he's probably hearing people going, like friends of him, like he leave the room. I think he's doing a good job, and then he asked his friend, "What'd you ask him?" Asked if you were doing a good job. Your friend told me no. Maybe friends started to get to him and goes, "They're right. I'm doing a bad job. I'm not George Steinbrenner's son. Better get my fucking act together. And maybe he wants to win." In the first series, he has shown that he definitely stepped up the pitching. So that's why I gave him a clap. I may not like someone because they're not doing a great job, but I ultimately want them to do a good job. I don't want to have all-time periods that I don't like them. I want things to ride into a period where I'm like, this guy Al Steinbrenner, I'm loving his ass right now. I want that for the most part. I think all Yankee fans do. Yeah, we do. The Mets keep on getting rid of great players. That I saw Errol's real off the top of my head, I forget right. But I'm like, that makes sense. They put all their money into Soto, didn't get them into the playoffs. They should have just said, travel on. We don't want to pay all that money. That's what the hell I would have done. And with all that money, we were able to get 3 or 4 other great players, including a couple good pitchers. Mets are in the playoffs, and then they wouldn't be going down now. I would have been like, we're not giving you a damn. I would have said, yeah, we got word, man, and we're not giving you a freaking skybox. You would have gone to another team. Plus, we think there are better players out there. Yeah, that's what the hell I would have done. That's what. Oh man, Mets make the playoffs. Yeah. But I'm gonna go sell my Soto figurine. See what the Mets fans want for it one day this season. You got here late. I was talking about how sucks to be a Giants fan right now. It does, and the way Mets are losing players, sucks to be a Mets fan right now. It's the thing to be a Yankee fan. Yeah, that's right. And if you're not going to be a Yankees fan, these days being a Red Sox fan is better than being a freaking Mets fan. When's the last time the Mets won? 1986. Red Sox in the last 25 years? 3. That's better than prior to now when they hadn't won since 1918. and they were the first people to win a World Series. Yeah, they're the old guard. Can you believe it? Shut the Giants out 2 days in a row. Made Giants franchise history. And they didn't score nothing. They scored 1 point. And before I did this, I'll do this again. What do you get for your 1 point? I guess this is how dominating that new Yankee team pitching is. That you get. All right. This upon myself too. This should have included my screen. But yeah, they didn't. It's all right. I mean, it just shows you that the San Francisco Giants are weak. They're weak. They can't handle the heat, son. They're weak. Freaking weak. I'm not going to be alive here that much. It's kind of a game on now, I think. I just want to say. I guess my Giants fan couldn't make it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, I mean, well, true. Last year, the Yankees swept, but they led with the bats, and it felt like a typical New York Yankees Aaron Judge error, right? And like, okay, they're kicking their ass. It's a freaking slugfest. This doesn't feel like, wow, that just blew my mind. It didn't feel any different. It didn't feel like, well, yeah, they're gonna win the whole damn thing, and it's gonna be wonderful. No, it just felt like any other year. They do that a lot, and I'm like, what's different about this? What changed? Nothing. But when they ended up not going too far in the playoffs, I wasn't surprised. I'm like, they opened a typical way and felt like a typical year. It didn't feel different at all. This year feels different. They shut them out and let 2 games opening and only let the Giants score 1 point in the 3rd game. And they scored 12 points on them and only let them score 1. That feels different. That's what I mean. I'm not saying they're going to win the entire thing, but shutting your opponent out in the first couple games is a good start to, if not winning the whole thing, doing better. That's a good start. They stay healthy. That's the other thing. I mean, they have players that oftentimes get injured. But if everybody stays healthy, we'll see how far they go. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, man, they're going to win the whole thing because I'm a realistic fan. But this feels different. And that's all I'm saying, man. And this is great. What I heard, the Yankees won, and the Giants didn't even freaking score. I'm so glad I am not a Giants fan. No. I'm pumped for the NFL draft. Hopefully the Giants get some players that they need, and I hope they get some great free agents. They've got a hell of a coach. John Harbaugh. You can't get better than that. You can't. And before I go, because there's already a baseball game on, everybody. It's a short show. Right. What was I going to freaking say? The whole thing. I think when I lose a train of thought in the nose. I'm going to see what. Now I remember. On the 11th, I'm meeting with a couple of Yankees. Let's see. I don't want to get the names wrong. Chuck Nelbach and Shane Spencer. Two of Tor's guys. So I'll see what they think. You get their autograph. It's probably somewhere in the city. One of my favorite bands, the Reverend Horn Heat, is playing where I live right here. But I've seen them like 8 times. How many more times do I need to see that band? I might have seen them a lot of times. I don't need to see them that much anymore. I'll see them next time they play my area, like next year's tour or whatever. Meeting with those Yankees and potential maybe try and lock those guys down for the summer. No, I mean for the playoffs. That'd be the shit. And everybody loved Chuck Nelbach. He was amazing. Shane was great, man. Hell yeah. Shane Spencer, I mean, it's good stuff, man. Can't wait to talk to those guys. I missed the appearance of Chuck. I got the times mixed up. I missed out on seeing him in the city last year. This time I hope I don't miss it, man. All right. I'll check the times at the wrong time. All right, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this briefly. I'll see you next time. No, you. Hope the Yankees keep on kicking butt and taking names and shutting people out. And letting their pitching lead be the ultimate one thing that's dominating, and their bats somewhat dominating too, but not have that be the absolute dominating. They need amazing pitching and amazing bullpen pitching and amazing bats, but that can't be the big thing leading the home runs. Yeah, that's right. No, you. At least it feels like a different year. It feels like they're going to be better, and it doesn't feel like a typical year. So that's all I can leave with. All right, man. Peace, everybody. Enjoy.